The meta is changing a lot. There is more control, combo decks and mid-range decks than pure aggro. So for this reason in this video I am testing a new deck, more mid-range, with a lot of tools to deal with the current meta. In this deck we have the power to control the aggro by destroying creatures in the early game, put pressure to the control decks and fight strong versus the mid-range decks. For the aggro matchups, we have these cards to maintain control in the early game, especially to remove the creatures that can kill us within the 5 first turns. For decks that rely on tons of spells and barely any creatures, we've got May and Voice of Victory, two incredible annoying cards that not only let us push early damage, but also disrupt and slow down the opponent's entire game plan. Absolute nightmares for spell heavy decks. Finally, to wrap up the core idea of the deck, we've got a few classic cards that help us push damage, draw more cards and close out the game. The full deck looks like this. As always, the deck list is down in the description. Now let's jump into the gameplay with my commentary. Okay, it's a pure mono black hand, a 2-lander. I normally never play a 2-lander when I on the play, but whatever. Let's see what happened. Okay, we start. This card is awesome, man. It's a 1/1 that can steal cards from the graveyard of the opponent, and you can play them. It's amazing. Okay, I'm happy to trade because this is a mono white life gain, I suppose. So I not really care if he can trade his life gain engine right now. A channeler, that's perfect. He attacks. Okay, that means he will never block with the channeler, because if I attack with my tiny bones, the channeler will be gone. Another important thing is he doesn't have a pain land, so the channeler can't fly. That's important, because if he plays maybe a starting town in this deck, he can make the channeler fly. Shelter by Ghost into my tiny ones. Okay, so now I can okay, perfect. Sim Rip. I can remove the bird, yes, or remove the channeler, even better, and pay the ward. That's a possibility. Okay, now I'm waiting the 4th land there is, so I can swipe the board with the Day of Black Sun for x equals 2, so we can destroy the channeler and the bird. I love Final Fantasy, man. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. I play Final Fantasy 1. That was my first game ever in my life. I have 40 years old right now, so Final Fantasy 1 was really my first game ever for the NES. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, I will play the channeler. Why? Because I will start to win life from my annex the next turn if I draw the 5th land, and the channeler will start growing, so that's cool. Perfect. 5th land. We unlock the door. Now we will start gaining life. No attacks this time. And the channeler is growing. That's cool. It's very cool tiny wounds. In this particular matchup, we do not need May and Voice of Victory. He does not have more than 3 or 4 spells that are not creatures. Okay, he was just attacking to draw a card. That's a desperation move, but it's okay. Okay, I will play the renew effect. To be honest, I can play the renew effect on the demon, but because I will attack with everything, I want to use the tiny bones to take the shelter by ghost of his graveyard. Oh, I don't have the mana. Oh my god. Well, mistakes. It's okay. Next turn I will do it for sure. So this guy is dead. The game is over, but he will keep fighting. Okay. I have Day of Black Sun, but if I use it, I will delete everything. And at this moment I am winning. That's a very good card. Okay. Sheltered by Ghost in the Demon, I will take away the Angel, because it's his draw engine. Play the second annex. So our channeler will grow faster. I can attack with both. I will keep the tiny bones to block, and because we don't have more mana, it's not necessary to attack with tiny bones. Perfect. Another shelter by ghost. Yeah, game is super over right now. Elspeth. Well, the sad part is that doesn't work here. Elspeth. She can only remove creatures with mana value more than 3, and we are playing with only 1 and 2 mana value cards. So, okay, his creatures are flying. It doesn't work. Okay. Shelter. We will take the cat. We attack with everything. And game is over. You can block, but doesn't really matter. We will win 20 lives. 17 lives, and we can take the shelter by ghost. Play it. Whatever. Okay. Yep. And take the Elspeth. Okay. GG's. It's in 4 life, my friend. One May and one on the other tiny bones. To be honest, the best player in this match was Tiny Bones. Okay, it's a 3-lander. It's a nice hand, but without mid-game, to be honest. So we need to... Oh, okay, it's a mono red, maybe. It's a little bit sus to play as a Cecil versus a mono red. I don't want to lose too much life, to be honest. I will play May just to be annoying. I will not attack because I don't want to lose too many lives right now. I will use Cecil more to block than for attack. See? Because we have Cecil, he will not attack with the challenger. We have to keep 2 lands open. Yes, May does damage to you too if you play a non-creature spell, so be careful. This is a deck where you will lose life just for playing the game, so be careful of that. For that reason I have the Karsi Revenant to win lives, and the Shatter by Ghost, and the Annex if you can unlock the demon or put a demon in the board, like the Demon Wall from Final Fantasy Collection. Okay, let's see what do you have. You always have to have 2 mana open with destroy creatures to kill the bird, the Slick Shot, because is the main creature of this deck. We are blocking with Cecil, so he has to play something to pump up the challenger. He's thinking a lot. Come on, man. Okay, a burst lightning. So he will lose 2 life just by using it. Now I will kill the Slick Shot. Yeah. We will lose 2 life because killing it. Okay. Okay, another 2 lives for Cecil. It's a dangerous deck, huh? So be careful. But if we attack the next turn with Cecil, Cecil will transform and will have life gain. So it's not a real issue. Okay, nothing. Time to attack with Cecil, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. We will attack with both because we have Get Lost. And Cecil when it transforms, it becomes untapped. That's perfect, so we have a blocker with lifelink. Look, we are playing versus a mono red deck and we are equal in life. That's a big thing here. Okay. Land. We attack with Cecil. He will not block because I think is his only creature at this moment. Goodbye, creature. Oh, inside out. Okay. Just to put a a dread creature. Okay. He's in 4 life, we are in 12. What you gonna do? Perfect. Yeah, but it's a little bit too late, my friend. The main issue here is he cannot attack with the creature and pump it, because if he pump the card, he will lose life. I think block here is a mistake, but I will do it. Why is a mistake? Because he cannot pump it without losing life, but he May is dead, he can do something. Yeah, he's putting inside out. Why? Oh, okay. So he can kill the Cecil and put a dread creature. That's smart. That's a very smart move from my opponent, and a very bad block from my part. Well, it's over. I'm in 12, he's in 2, I can attack. He's fully tapped. Okay, 1 life. We have a blocker. I do not think he can kill us from 12 right now. Mainly because we have a blocker. Come on, it's over. Yeah, it's super over. We can block with a life gain. He's trying. Okay, he blocks. Now what? Pump it? Okay. Damage, okay. 2 damage to me. He block and sacrifice. GG's. Okay. Good game. We are ranking up. We are at 70% win rate with this deck today in 12 games. Okay, let's see. 2 lands, but we are on the draw. We keep it. We have the 2 colors of the deck. For this game, I changed the Voice of Victory for the Soul Search. Okay, I'm just trying which card is better, if Voice of Victory or Soul Search. Why play Soul Search? Because we can remove from the hand of the opponent important cards like the Ouroboros in the aggro decks, aggro green decks. No? What do you have? Hey, a counter spell. Because we removed a 1 mana card like the counter spell, we create a token. That's a good one. Okay, play the Annex. 16 to 15, 13 now. We draw a May. That's a big one because he have a control spec, a control deck, so he can lose a lot of life if we can't play the May. Let's see what happened. Yeah, he doesn't have more counter spells, so Okay. Oops, I forgot we are losing life also with May. Okay, we remove the shrine. I will attack only with Cecil because he will transform. Yep. We are at 5. It's a control deck, so we just need a 5th land. There is. But he doesn't know we have the 5th land, okay? So we can attack with one creature next turn that have life gain, and he will use the exercise just to stop the life gain. Okay. Yes, he used it. He lost 2 lives. Thank you, May. Okay, and we will unlock the demon. And now we will start to gaining life. He's in 6. He's very dead right now. If he plays 2 spells, he will die the next turn. Okay, not attack. Why not? Okay, we can attack maybe with 1 card because I'm pretty sure he have the other bounce card for the attack creature, so I just putting 4 points of damage because the NX will make the rest. Okay, he's at 4. Okay, to my hand. I can replay it. 2, and now he's dead because if he play something, he will die. Perfect. That's the main value here. Okay, so some final thoughts about this deck. It's a very fun deck to play, to be honest. You can bring Soul Search or Voice of Victory. I think will depends. If the meta becomes more aggro, you can play Soul Search. If the meta is not so aggro, you can play Voice of Victory, so you can stop the lessons and 200 spells from our opponent. And if the meta becomes less aggro in the next week, we can also change the Karsi Revenant and replace it by Sephiroth. So you can play Voice of Victory and Sephiroth and make a very good synergy because a lot of creatures with your cards, and the Voice of Victory will sacrifice 2 tokens every time you attack. So it's a very good synergy. It's a very fun deck to play. You can try it. The full deck list is in the description below. Like always, remember, like and subscribe. Okay, bye bye.